It's first important to understand just the context in which the banks operate and how they deliver these results. As we all know, in the first 6 months of 2025 was a period of intense uncertainty, brought amongst by things like geopolitical risk, trade tariffs, and foreign currency volatility. We've also seen continued pressure on the growth rates within South Africa. On the flip side, the interest rate hike cycle that we've seen not too long ago seemed to have turned, and that's good news for the consumer. With that as background, we believe that the South African banks delivered a very resilient and strong performance for the first half of 2025 across a whole range of measures. So if we first look perhaps at balance sheet growth, and that's both on the funding side, where the banks grow approximately 10.5%, as well as on the lending side, that loans were up 6.4%. What that shows us is that the business and consumer appetite for banking service was very much there. And that provided the banks the opportunity to do more with their customers, whether they do transactions, whether they do deposits, or extend lending.
Yeah.
That also flowed through into some good top-line growth with continued revenue momentum across both net interest and non-interest revenue. And we saw operating revenue grew by 7.1%. So standing back, we believe it's quite a resilient and strong financial performance for the banks in the first 6 months.
So if the main profits are growing by more than 10%, I mean, would you say the banks are booming, or is this the banks continuing to grow?
I think, like I said, it should be seen in the context of the economic environment. I think it's good, strong growth. But, the banks are as strong as the economic environment in which they operate. So we would probably classify it as strong and resilient financial performance in times of uncertainty.